Hey guys, it's Amberlee Shea. I'm back from vacation! Yay! Oh, kind of sad, but it's good that I can be here making videos. Well, today's video is going to be different from anything I've done so far, but it's something I've wanted to do since I started the YouTube channel. So here goes. Well, going into my senior year, I have looked back and thought, there are so many things that I know now that I wish I had known and would have saved me so much pain if I had known them at the beginning of junior high. Look, you're going to walk into the doors on the first day and look around and think, wow, she's so put together, everyone looks like they've got it all figured out, and you're going to feel like you're the only one who is struggling and feels insecure. But I guarantee every other person in the building is feeling the exact same way, because that's totally what happened to me. I thought that everyone I met had it all figured out, that they were smarter or better than me. And then I figured out everyone was literally thinking the exact same thing. Number two, I wish I had known that nobody is walking around judging you. Because, well, I'll just tell you a story. I was sitting in math class one day in junior high, and the whole year I had been just like trying to sit a certain way so that, you know, people wouldn't judge me, or, you know, write in a certain way so people would think I was smart. Like, no, like literally. Like, I thought I had power over whether people liked me or not, or thought I was smart or something, or I didn't want people to think I was a know-it-all, so I wouldn't raise my hand. And I finally realized one day when I was so caught up in this, like, I just don't want to be judged, and I looked around and I realized I hadn't even thought about the other people in my class one time. Like, I hadn't looked over at the person next to me and was like, wow, you know, she's not very pretty, or he doesn't look very smart. Not one time. The whole time I'd just been worried about being judged myself, and I realized everyone was doing the same thing. They were sitting there, you know, trying to act a certain way, like afraid people were looking at them, and it was just funny to me because I realized everyone's so busy thinking about themselves, they don't even have time to judge me. Number three, and this is a hard lesson to learn for me because I was a huge perfectionist growing up, was people liking you has nothing to do with you. There are people in your life who are going to love you and accept you for who you are, and there are people who are really going to be bugged by you, and you're the same person regardless. It has nothing to do with you. But on the flip side, it goes the same for you and other people. Like, if you're bugged by somebody, you know, if they just rub you the wrong way, it has everything to do with you and nothing to do with them. And that was a hard thing for me to learn, because there were some people in my life who, you know, I couldn't really put my finger on it, but they just bugged me. And I'll tell a story. There's this girl I knew growing up, and she was one of those people for me. Like, she was really nice, there was nothing wrong with her, she just bugged me. And I realized one day it was because of a certain way she was acting, and it was the way I acted too, and I'll just say it. She was a little bit self-righteous sometimes, and I finally realized she bugs me because that is something I do. I can be self-righteous sometimes, and I wasn't accepting that about myself, and she doesn't bug me anymore because I could just sit back and say, okay, I'm self-righteous. I accept that, and that's fine. And that's why people bug you a lot of times, is because they're doing something that you don't like about yourself. That's a hard thing to learn. But if you can learn that, you're going to go through life with people in school and they're really not going to bug you anymore. And if people come up to you and be like, oh, this bugged me when you said this, and if you weren't trying to hurt their feelings, I mean, you can apologize for it and be nice, but it wasn't your fault. It has nothing to do with you. Number four, and most importantly, is you are so important. I don't care who you are, or if you're the most talented or least talented person on the planet, you are important. for being you. I think every human has the capacity to be incredible, and just is incredible the way they are. And talents don't define you at all. Things you can do, or if you're smart, or if you can talk well, or play an instrument really well, that's awesome. But that should be for your own personal journey. It doesn't add or decrease to your worth. And I think that's a really hard thing to swallow, because in society, it's often like the people who are really talented or very smart are raised up on a pedestal. And I don't know, it just doesn't, honestly, it doesn't matter. The things we think are so important in life, you know, being famous and being heard, just aren't as important as we think they are. I think it's much better to be a good person and to reach out to people, and then to be lifted up and worshipped for something you can do. Anyway, those were 4 things I wish I had learned at the beginning of junior high. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember to keep shining and never be anyone but you. Bye-bye. Thanks again for watching, guys. I've never done anything like that before, so sorry if it was a little rough. I just felt like I was supposed to put it out there. I don't know why. So again, if there's anything you would like to recommend, put it in the comments. I will try to make it happen. Thanks so much again for watching, guys. I love you. Bye.